Bula Vanaka. Welcome to our Papua New Guinean and Fijian watchers, listeners, wherever you may be around the world. At the start there, it was great to see the Fiji Bati, that's what it's called. There's a nice little change up because faith is so important to our people, and it's the Fijian lads just saying how grateful they are to God for what they have and what they've been given. But nonetheless, don't get it twisted. It's going to be fiery out there tonight.
It certainly will be. It will be Papua New Guinea to kick off. David Mead playing his final test match for the Kumals. So it's Kumals, Yumigo, if you're watching in Papua New Guinea tonight, and Nisa Bulabanaka in Fiji. We are underway. And Tui Kamakamitha with the first run of the night for Fiji. Don't leave your lounge, your chair, wherever you're watching tonight's game, because this will be 80 minutes of action-packed test match rugby league. Joe Redabaka Thedavalu with a run. He's tackled by Epel Kapinius. Nangama turns one on the inside. It's a good opening set here from Fiji. Lamar Manuel Lilavave is starting the game tonight in jersey number 16. Here's Sunia Turuva playing the ball. Nangama puts it high. Here's a test. Oh, terrific take. Solo Wane. Under pressure. Justin Olam. That was a great take from Solo Wane. Jacob Alec. Three of them in there, put him on his back, including Viliami kick out on the halfway line. Here's Sylvester Namo. Seymour and kick out in the tackle. The kick from Kyle Labert. It's a high one. It's a test here for Turuva. Takes it well. David Mead and Dan Russell drive him to the ground. Let's take your sideline, Sam Thaiday.
Great couple of sets there to start this game off. It's going to be an absolute fantastic game. If you look at the Kumals jerseys, they're wearing black armbands tonight, and that's to pay respect to one of their past Kumals players in Philip Bogu. So really, really nice touch there, and really looking forward to this game and what it can produce.
Thank you, Sammy. Played against Australia in 1991. Did Philip Bogu. Kick from Asima. Taken here by Alex Johnston. And a good chase too. Very good chase. Tangi Tuimua, the Fijian number 9. He's had some good tackles so far. He led the chase before. Over Tavo Pereira playing the ball. Here's Sylvester Namo. 10 short of halfway. Both teams settling into their work. Oh no. As soon as this tackle is complete, play will be stopped. Try getting to his feet, but this does not look good at all. And it is Lamar Manuel Lilavave. Concern for him.
Yeah, just gets his head down low and in a bad position. Catches maybe the elbow or the hip. And he's pretty much knocked out before he hits the ground, and his head slams the ground hard. It could well be the end of his night, or it will be the end of his night. Again, we talk a lot about tackling techniques, and we try to encourage them to stand to make their tackles.
Well, we spoke about this in the previous game, Gus. A young man got up and he's clearly disorientated by playing the ball, but then he ended up back on the field. We're saying we were speaking about, like, surely there's a rule if a player is disorientated, like our man is right here. Surely that should be the night over for him.
Well, that's what I understand, to be the protocols. They grade them pretty quickly from the sideline in the bunker as to what grade of concussion they think it is. And if it's a grade 1, well, his night's finished.
Well, surely that would have been the case for the last game.
Yeah, that was Keenan Policia you're referring to.
Yeah.
Sonny.
But he may well have gone off and passed his HIA exam. The doctor could have been happy with it. I mean, you've got to trust the medical people there. They're all very sensitive to this. But I sincerely doubt we won't see this boy back.
Oh, that one just snuck up there on Sunia Turuva.
Sunia Turuva is playing lower grades with the Panthers. He's in the Panthers Academy. He hasn't debuted in NRL yet, but I believe won't be much longer before he does. Very powerful runner of the ball. Probably better served as a centre, but plays a lot of fullback in the lower grades out there and makes a lot of metres every week. He's really hard to handle.
So I had Charlie Stones playing fullback earlier tonight for Samoa.
Yeah, they're not short of a fullback, the Panthers.
The Dogs aren't too now, Gus. Hey? We're in a bit of a feeling out process at the moment, boys.
Here's Joe Redabaka Thetavalu out to play the ball. Tungi Tuamua to dummy half. Nasima trying to put a bit of footwork on, but he's wrapped up. 20 away. Tungi Tuamua goes here to Tui Kamikamitha. Sylvester Namo gets on his back. They wrap him up a couple of metres away from the line. Nasima, a little kick in the in-goal area, and it's been dropped there by Robert Derby, but no harm done as far as a try is concerned. But we're going to have a look at this because
Okay, Matty.
Here we go.
We have no try. On field, we have a double knock on and no grounding. First from Papua New Guinea, mate. Just confirm they'd lost it into the defender and then they've knocked on. And that escort.
So just basically having a look here about what the restart will be.
The Fiji kick chase is onside.
And you think this would be a dropout? Oh, hang on. It popped out.
Just looking to see if he maintains possession and if the ball is grounded.
I think it's fair to say he's grounded that when he's tackled. He's got control of it. That's grounded.
Yep.
The ball is grounded in the in-goal area by the Papua New Guinea player. We have a decision.
So it will be a dropout.
There'll be so many people in PNG and Fiji watching tonight.
Crowded around small tallies, Gus.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, supporting their countrymen.
I'd say in Port Moresby, they've got the big screens in all the parks and they'll all be sitting outdoors.
Here's Tui Kamikamitha. Russell and Mead are in there, along with Namo. Tangi Tuamua to dummy half. Tane Milne. Nikavalik, one of the defenders. Set restart. Here's Redabaka Thetavalu. Tangi Tuamua, and another set restart. Back-to-back set restarts here for Fiji. Tane Milne, three of them there to put him on his back. Tangi Tuamua. Been lively out of dummy half. Nangama, Nasima. Now, Semi Valame. Turuva. 3 metres away from the line. Tangi Tuamua. Milne. Looked out the back, went short to Kamikamitha. It was well read by Russell and Watavo Pereira. Nangama Little kick. He might want that one back. It's been picked up there by Kyle Labert for the Kummels.
Pretty interesting to see Milne playing in the lock back row. I think they've got him in there. He plays outside backs for his club side, but they've got him in the middle there just as an extra ball player, I think. So we'll see if that pays dividends as the night goes on.
Penalty here to PNG. Down to you, Sam Thaiday.
Yeah, I'm no weatherman, but I can tell you right now, my ankles and my knees are starting to ache, so that means it's a bit cold. And I'm no expert when it comes to dew, but there's a bit of dew on the ground at the moment, which might make it slippery. Might see a few of those kicks slip through and might play into this game going forward. So watch the slippery grass, and I'll have to get some heat packs on my knees.
You'll be right, Sammy.
That was great defence by PNG, and they worked it out and deserved their penalty. Very talented, a number of these lads, and they don't die wondering. They'll chance their hand if they can.
Well, I can tell you, Gus, this guy here, Sylvester Namo, he'll go all night. Big engine on him. Now Lamb to Johnston. And Alex Johnston tackled there by Tangi Tuimua. Lamb, here's Namo again. His second hit up of the set. Kamikamitha, one of the defenders, along with Radavaka Teravalu. Lamb, Labert, Kyle Labert. He's wrapped up. Ritavo Pereira to dummy half. Experienced campaigner at this level for the Kummels. Kick there from Lamb, and Turuva, he gets it. And then Justin Olam gets him. There's back-to-back tackles there from the Melbourne Storm centre. Kaylee Ravalawa. The Dragon. Oh.
He slipped up a little.
Sylvester Namo, the player, penalised.
There was nothing in that. It was, am I going soft?
Sylvester Namo, one of the few PNG Hunters players in the Kummels side tonight. Here's Kalen Miller. 10 metres into PNG territory. Tangi Tuamua. Tane Milne. Nasima. Viliami kick out. Nasima to dummy half. Wanga Blake gets it out the back. Tangi Tuamua, he's got room to move. And he'll be wrapped up. They're only 12 away from the line here, Fiji. Visima to Kamikamitha. Big Tui trying to get to the line. Scored a try in similar sort of circumstances against the Broncos recently. Here's Milne for the line, and he gets it down over the back of his head, and Fiji will score first through Tane Milne.
A bit of contortionist work here. He really had to struggle to get the ball down. It's not easy to lift it out of the ruck over the top of your head and still find the line and keep control of the ball. Harvey Norman replay, physicality, and just gets it out, gets the extender arm out and plants it over the line, right in front of the referee's nose.
Yeah, great, Gus. Great to see this man playing Test footy. I played alongside him at the Roosters, and he's come a long way since then.
He might have lost it.
Yes.
Well, there you go.
All that build-up.
Okay, the try's under review. Just reviewing the grounding.
We're going to have problems with this guy again, mate. Hey?
Yeah.
Same as last game.
Well, he just loses it on the way down here, and the only reason he holds
Just
on
looking
to
to
it is
see if
because it's on the back
maintains
of
possession.
one of the PNG players. So let's have a look. He's
His
lost
hand
it
comes
there.
away from the football in the field of play and goes against the Papua New Guinea player.
Yeah.
We have a decision.
He did re-grip it to get it down. He did well, but the fact that it touched the PNG player
Middle.
will be a no try.
Clock bone reset.
And there we have it, no try.
Okay. Yeah, we got a handover.
And it will be a turnover because it was the last tackle.
Over their main line where he lost the ball.
I don't know if you boys noticed it, but early in that set, Cacao had his first carry and Laybutt got up right up in his face, made a great carry, got up, shaking his arm like he'd gone dead on him. So if that's the outcome of that first tackle, it's going to be a long night for him.
And he'll no doubt remember that one. He'll put it in the memory bank. Viliami kick out. Here's Nixon put for the PNG Kummels. They come out of their own end. David Mead with a run. Not going to go to the World Cup. David Mead, this is his last test match. Kick here from Kyle Labert. Booming kick down to the 20. And Sunir Turuva. You mentioned Gus, he's good on his feet.
He can glide. Very powerful runner of the ball, and he's very quick. Reminds me a little of Michael Jennings. He moves kind of the same way. Real good short-term speed and evasiveness.
It's a set restart here for Fiji. Kick out. He'll get up and play it. Another opportunity here for Fiji. Benioni, Tangi Tuamua to dummy half. Kamikamitha goes short to Joe Redabaka-Thedavalu. And he'll be tackled 12 away from the line. Tangi Tuamua to dummy half. Kamikamitha, Nangama, Turuva, Blake. Good tackle down low. David Mead doing very well. Oh, it's a set restart. The leg pull. And here's Sevo going to Blake. What about some of the contact? Kick out. Will he go on his own? Viliami kick out. He did well there, Kyle Labert over the top. And Russell down low. Tangi Tuamua. Nangama. Evan Nangama drifting. He's tackled. Tangi Tuamua, dummy to Redabaka-Thedavalu, goes to Kamikamitha. He throws it out the back. Kick out. He knocks back off kick out, and Tangi Tuamua will have it now for Fiji. Milner dummy half. Sustained pressure. Turuva looking for an opening. It's not there. Latavo Perara there, one of the tacklers, along with Jacob Alec. And he only Tangi Tuamua to dummy half. Kevin Nangama had to reach for that one. Puts in a kick. And he ends up with it. Kevin Nangama. Dan Russell couldn't handle it. Nangama there to score the opening try of the night.
A little bit of luck, that try, but I put it down to their Polynesian flavour. I think they were just at a bit lost. To show, probably Nangwama. Probably hasn't played in the halves too often, but comes back off that right foot. Harvey Norman replay. I guess the luck of the bounce, you could say. Gus?
Yeah, quite often in playing in their country, they play out of position, but he's got wonderful experience, NRL experience here and over in the English Super League. And one thing he's always had in his football is competitiveness. He's been able to score tries, and he competes on every play. And just one here, it's not the most brilliant of kicks. It's not so greatly placed, but he keeps after it. He puts pressure on, gets the regather, and plunges in for the first try of the game. Always been a good player.
It's great, isn't it, seeing him back in the NRL this year after a very successful stint in the English Super League. Man of the match in the Super League Grand Final last year, Kevin Nangama. Masima, Natua Masima to convert, and he makes no mistake. First try of the game going to Fiji. Kevin Nangama.
And just to correct myself a little bit earlier, it's not two Polynesian nations we're watching play tonight. It's two Melanesian countries that we're watching play tonight.
Have you been to PNG, Sonny?
Never, Gus, never, but I look forward to going there one day. I'd love to.
Fascinating country. I've been there probably, I don't know, a dozen times, 15 times. Went there pretty regularly about a decade ago. Extremely passionate rugby league nation. And I think, Peter, getting them into the Queensland Cup was a big boost as well. It's done wonders for rugby league in the country and the development of players.
Well, you just got to have a look at the progress of a player like Justin Olam. First came on the scene with the Hunters. And I can tell you that in the next week, it's a big week in PNG as far as junior football is concerned. They're going to have for the first time a mini and mod league. We'll get back to that in just a moment after this attacking kick. Alex Johnston underneath it. Great take.
Great take. Great take.
Alex Johnston. So there's a big step forward for rugby league in Papua New Guinea. And to all those kids watching us tonight, good luck and enjoy it next week when that gets underway. Mini and mod league in Papua New Guinea. Sideline, Michael Shamus.
Yeah, we saw in the first game quite a few head knocks there. The trend continues in this game. Lamar Manuel Lealavave, his night is over. He's fouled that HIA. Fiji, they'll be down to 16 for the rest of the game.
That's not surprising. He had a big reaction to his head knock.
But that's my point, Gus. Does there need to be a HIA for that?
You wouldn't think so.
Yeah. And back on what we were just speaking about, Gus, I haven't been to Papua New Guinea, but I've played them a few times, and wow.
There's nothing soft about them, is there?
No, not at all. Not at all, brother.
They have won a competition in Queensland, the PNG Hunters. Rebel Capinius. He plays for Winner Manly. Tavo Pereira, Jacob Alec, Kyle Labour, David Mead puts it down. It was a hard one, and Wanga Blake has it now for Fiji. And you'll get a penalty.
Yeah, PNG, it's a land of, I think, about 800 tribes and 800 different languages. But the one thing they all agree on is rugby league. It is the national sport. It's a national passion.
The only nation where rugby league is the national sport.
I can walk down Melbourne for 10 days and no one recognises me. Doesn't matter where you go in PNG, they know every rugby league personality. It's incredible. Beautiful people.
Yeah, one thing you'll find when you go to the Polynesian Islands, Papua New Guinea, as Gus is saying, the passion and love they have for sport, whether it be rugby league, rugby union, whatever. If their country's playing, they're sitting around the telly watching, supporting.
Big opportunity here for Fiji. Once again, they're halfway through the sets. Tangi Tuamua, it's a pass away, and they're knocking on the door again here. That's a good, strong run. A first run, too, for Piasecki. Tangi Tuamua was put down there by Mill. And they'll come back for a scrum feed here for the Kummels.
And even the PNG government, they saw rugby league as a way to unite the nation and to educate the youth. Making rugby league a subject in school. Rugby league wasn't played in schools for a number of years, and they reintroduced it to the school curriculum as a subject, and that was a way of enticing kids to come to school regularly and get an education, because that's where it all starts. So the government knows the value of this game to their people and to the future of their country. That's why rugby league is so important to them. It's more than just a game.
We're focusing there on Justin Olam again, but he's one that he's been studying as well through the early stages of his NRL career. Oh, there's a good shot. Kick out on Mead. Piasetti in there as well. Jacob Alec. Good contact there from Tane Milne.
They're doing really well, the PNG boys. I mean, you can see an obvious difference in the two teams from an NRL experience perspective. But they play their own brand of football. When they actually get a bit of possession and open up, they'll see that.
That could have got a bit dangerous there for Turuva. Well, the Kumuls have won 7 of their past 10 test matches, I should say.
They beat England, didn't they? Great Britain?
Yeah.
A couple of years ago.
But just touching on that, Gus, I think that's what makes, playing Papua New Guinea such a tough prospect, because they play their own style. You can't really... Here we go, Sivo.
Yeah, here he is. Maker Sivo breaks free, gets a pass away. Masima, can he get there? He tosses it out the back. Blake's got it. And is this play on here? Was it out the back? No, it went forward off Wanga Blake.
Oh, great footy, but great scramble by the PNG fellas. Look at the jersey sprinting back there to try and save the day. And their fans are celebrating. Good work by Sivo. He's come infield. A little bit of a stutter step and pulls through a defender who was slipping over. Yeah, plenty of in support. Look at all these yellow jerseys. They're all back there. Wanga Blake will scoop this up, and it's dangerous again, but they're in his face, and they force the drop ball.
And I think that's just part of their style of footy, Gus. They may not always get it right, but the intent, the passion is always there.
So, bit of running repairs.
I took a young Penrith reserve grade team to Papua New Guinea to play a pre-season trial a number of years ago, and in that team was a very young James Fisher-Harris, a very young Nathan Cleary, a very young Corey Hadawira-Naida. Michael Chammas on the sideline.
Yeah, well, I just want to bring your attention to Emmanuel Waina here on the sideline, about to go on. His parents actually went out and bought a new TV and a generator so the family could sit around and watch tonight's game. We know how much this means to the people of PNG. This one's extra special for him. His uncle actually played for the Kumuls in the 90s, and one of the first phone calls he made was to his uncle when he got selected. So there were plenty of tears shed, Emmanuel Waina and his family.
A great story, Michael.
Well, they do it every Friday night, Thursday night and Friday night football. The governor of Port Moresby puts big screens up in all the parks in Port Moresby, and they all gather around to watch the coverage every week, and especially in tune for this one. All big fans of the Melbourne Storm, with Justin Olam's presence down there.
You see the Storm against Manly at Brookvale Oval at Four Pines Park on Thursday night, and the NRL resumes next week. Here's Jacob Alec. Part of the Titans organisation. Abel Capinius. Tavo Pereira. Lachlan Lamb. That is very, very high. Oh, good take. Great take, and then a terrific collision as well. Not for the faint of heart out there at the moment. That ball went miles in the air from Lachlan Lamb. Sunia Turuva. He's been outstanding. That was a terrific take there from Semi Valamate. Replaying the bottom of the screen. Sui Kamikamitha with a strong start to the game. Gilbert Isaac, one of the defenders, down low. Alex Johnston gets away from kick out. Can't get away from the other Fijian chasers. Robert Derby. Here's David Mead. Now, the NRL's Beanies for Brain Cancer Round in support of the Mark Hughes Foundation returns next week for round 16. All proceeds from the sales of beanies will go towards supporting vital research for brain cancer. Head to markhughesfoundation.com to buy your beanie today. About beanies on Next week, a very important round. Here's a kick. And he takes that very well. Turuva now looks to set off. Beats one. Can't beat Pereira.
He's got some sharpness about him, this guy, Gus.
He certainly does.
You know what I love about these fixtures is when you see guys like Kamakamitha come back and he brings that professionalism that he's learnt, obviously, at Melbourne, and bring that professionalism to these teams that need it, you know. And he's definitely leading out there tonight. He's run for over 100 metres already, so good on him.
Kevin Nangama. Tangi Tuamua, dummy half. Here's Viliami, kick out. Oh, he did well there. Kyle Labour. Evan Nangama.
Whoops.
Miss kick. Alex Johnston has it. Labour to dummy half. These are some tough carries. Some big hits. It's a game that's certainly living up to expectations. Here goes Justin Olam. Olam away. Down the sideline. He's got support inside. Lachlan Lamb. Celebrate in Papua New Guinea. You're in for the first try of the night as the Kummels hit back through Lachlan Lamb.
Just when you underestimate them, the Kummel football comes out from their own end of the field, prepared to spread the ball. And just watch the little interplay out here on the edge. Harvey Norman replay. Olam goes around the outside, a no-look pass. And he shows his speed. Gets away from Nagama. Gets away. Backing up on the inside, young Lachlan Lamb. His dad played for PNG many, many years ago. The great Adrian Lamb. And the Kummels are on the board. We'll be all locked up here.
That Melanesian flavour right there. How good is it when you see a set play? You know these boys have worked on this play during the week, come off, whether it be at the scrum or a set piece at the scrum or just ad-lib like that. It's great to see. So, Justin Olam is on fire tonight.
Nixon put Platties roll well, didn't he? That pass to Olam. Oh, what about the celebration from Justin Olam?
He loved it. He loved it.
Ah, that's brilliant stuff.
It's a wonderful hit back. Like I say, they'll get you from anywhere. There is a real flavour to their football, and they won't die wondering. Just got to believe in themselves a little bit and take their chances.
Kyle Labour converts. We're all locked up. So Lachlan Lamb, who first played for the Kummels in the 2017 World Cup.
His dad played for the Roosters, a great halfback. Played for Queensland in Origin and played for PNG. He was part of Fatty's 1995 Origin team.
Was. There he is, Lachlan Lamb. Speaking of State of Origin, exclusive, live and free tomorrow night. Game 2 from Perth. Will New South Wales level the series, or will Queensland take a series victory? From 7 o'clock tomorrow, live, exclusive, live and free on 9 and 9 now. Lamb puts in a kick on the last. Oh, great take, Sunia Turuva.
They've got their tails up, Papua New Guinea. They've definitely got the momentum. Gus, State of Origin, who wins? And why?
Blues by 1, I don't care by how many. Let's win by 1. Let's get to a decider. but it's going to be difficult. All those changes. It's a gamble, but it's an educated gamble from the coach. And a short preparation, but you rely on the talent of these elite players to pull it together and get the job done. At the end of the day, for New South Wales, losing is just not. It's just not an option. It's virtually whatever it takes.
Ooh, could have got nasty there for Robert Derby. Lost his footing just before Wanga Blake was coming through. David Mead.
Yeah, guys, sorry to go back to State of Origin, but I'm a big believer in, you know, it doesn't matter how old you are. If you're playing good, you should be selected. And I think, you know, would you say that's what Queensland done well? But just like in the early game, New Zealand putting away Tonga, but I thought they just picked players that are playing well at this moment, at this very time, you know. So would you say that's a big thing, big advantage for Queensland?
Yeah, experience is massive. In big games, you know that. I was always taught big games, big players, and experience is a very valuable commodity.
Good take there from Makasivo. So Origin 2. Tomorrow night, exclusive live and free on 9 and 9 now. Taruva playing the ball. He's been magnificent, the Fijian fullback, throughout the opening 29 minutes. I only looked at the clock. First time I looked at the clock in a while. Where did that 29 minutes go?
Well, it's entertaining. You don't have to look at the clock. You don't want it to end.
No. Turn the clock off. This is good stuff. Ravalawa playing it.
Yeah, they're just going to have to get a little bit busier here, the Fiji team.
Ngama puts a kick in. That will bounce into touch. Thought it was going to go out in the full, but...
Back in your day, Sonny, you never got the chance to play for New South Wales in Origin. You played junior. I think you played New South Wales 17s and 19s, but at the Origin level, you didn't get a chance to play.
Yeah, and for myself, I always thought the State of Origin is the pinnacle of rugby league, but you know, my strong ties to New Zealand held me there. But you know, we're in a time and a space now where a lot of the best players aren't Australian, but playing in the NRL and have been in the same similar position as myself, come over here at 13, 14, so they have connections, ties. So maybe that's something that we will be looking at in the future, Gus, because we do want to see the best players playing in the pinnacle game of rugby league. But I probably would have played for Queensland, Gus. Just quietly.
Here's a kick from Lamb. This time Taruva gets a pass away to Ravalawa. Let's take his sideline, Michael Shamus.
Yeah, Gus was talking a little bit earlier about Sunia Taruva, the Fijian winger who's at the Penrith Panthers. He's had a rough couple of years, Sunia Taruva. His house burnt down, then his mother passed away during COVID, but it's a special week for the family. Api Coruscant was actually his first cousin. I'm sure he's watching in camp there for the Blues in Perth, but a special weekend for the family.
Here goes Viliami kick out down the touchline. Great tackle from Robert Derby. Wanga Blake. Here he is, Taruva. Finally gets a pass away. Oh, and it's a set restart here. Tane Milne playing it. Kamikamitha, they're on the front foot here. Only 15 metres away from the line, Fiji. Tangi Tuamua goes to Milne. Back out to Tangi Tuamua. Kamikamitha, he gets an offload away. And Penioni Tangi Tuamua will play the ball. Viliami kick out. Kevin Nangama. Piasetti. 5 metres away from the line. Dilbert Isaac, one of the defenders. Penioni Tangi Tuamua. Oh, good solid tackle on Kamikamitha, but he got the ball out the back and Wanga Blake has it. David Mead was calling for a knock on from Kamikamica. Didn't get the call, it's the last. Nasima, little kick over the top, it's well placed and not well weighted because it goes dead. And now, Solo Wane looking to get things underway pretty quickly here for the Kumals.
Boys, just on that set, Cacao didn't touch the ball. For myself, I don't know about you guys, but I consider him one of the game's elite. Now, for me, in a game like this, he needs the ball in hand. And I guess if I could have one thing that I'm critical about Cacao in the game of footy is that his involvement. Sometimes it's not like he goes missing, but there's periods of time where you want him to touch the ball because you know what he can do. He can produce that magic. So hopefully, the next 10 minutes or whatever we have left, he can start getting involved a bit more.
Liam Horn on the field now for PNG. Russell. Dan Russell. 22 away. It's the last. Mead to dummy half. Puts it high. Not a bad kick. Well, it bounces. And Nangama. Right place, right time. He was there for Fiji. They let the ball bounce, Gus.
Yeah, well, my thoughts on that.
Oh, solid tackle. Liam Horn.
Good stuff.
This is entertainment for you on the Saturday night Test Match Rugby League. Kamikamica to Milne. Flicks it out the back. 2 bounces. Kick out. They wrap the ball up. Russell and Labert in there. Tangi Tuamua goes to Wanga Blake. And Wanga Blake tackled on the last for Fiji Bati. Nasima puts it high. A very high kick. It's well weighted too. And a bobble from Alex Johnston, but no harm done.
There's really nothing in this, is there? Kick out with the big efforts there.
Good tackle. Good tackle. Well, just even in that last set, he just took one hit up. He sucked in 3 defenders. It just shows how powerful, how strong he is, but also how much he can influence the game just off, touching the ball.
Solo Wane playing the ball just outside his own 20. Lamb. Here he is. Justin Olam beats one. Goes to Lamb. They're keeping it alive. Alec the Horn kick out says, come here.
Yeah, boys. Yeah, boys.
That looked like a shark attack.
Lamb puts it high.
It was like the Discovery Channel. You wanted to look away.
Oh, nice work. Finds Wanga Blake. Sonia Taruva. He's loving life in this Fijian team at the back.
He's a good kid.
Makasivo. Great seeing him back. An injury a couple of weeks ago for the Eels. He's again Taruva with the hit up.
Yeah, that's his forte.
Ravaka Fedavalu playing these days for the Northern Pride. Kamikamica, the Fijian chant goes up around the crowd. Big Chewy Kamikamica with a strong run. Horn with the tackle. Now Wanga Blake, it's the last. Liami kick out. And he fired out the back. No, they wrap the ball up. It'll be a turnover.
Going in the sheds, Gus, what will you be saying to the boys, to the lads?
I think they're going good, mate. I don't think they need to change much about it at all. They're both being very patient. PNG have only had the only one real attacking rate from their own end of the field, and they haven't seen much at Fiji's end of the field because Fiji have controlled the ball so well. Both teams have put a real value on the win here. It's not just about representing a country. They want to win for their country. They're playing a good brand of footy.
6 points all, 2.5 minutes remaining. Nixon Put playing it. On to Alec. Back towards the play the ball. Nixon put. Oh, what a fence! Oh, this is great stuff. Put will play it. Horn, Lamb, here they come. 1A, puts in a kick. Williami kick out, leaves it behind. Russell gets it. 6 more and bang, crunch. Kick out on Dan Russell. There'll be an imprint of Williami kick out on Russell.
Well, here's their chance. They haven't had any attacking football right close to the line.
They're 4 metres away inside the last 2 minutes of the half. Cole Labert to Dan Russell. Oh, he's almost there. Tui Kamakamitha, a try saver. Horn on the bounce. Here we go. Mackenzie Yea for the line. He'll get there. Mackenzie Yea with the try for the Kummels, and they hit the front.
Well, this was just all want. He just wanted this so badly he wasn't going to be stopped. And the big fella off the bench has grabbed himself a try for his country. That's the old-fashioned don't argue. Just put the mutt right in his face, and that was the end of that argument. Harvey Norman replay. I think the ball hits the ground here. It doesn't find the mark. Sort of dribbles along there. The big fella picks her up and he says, "Get out of my way." Bang. Over he goes alongside the post. And PNG hit the front. This will be a big thrill. I can just imagine what's happening there at PNG right now. Incredible. Oh. Look at it. You get out of my way. Look at this. Get out of my way. You get out of my way. Straight over the top of it. PNG could well go to the break. Well, they will go to the break with the lead.
Now, Mackenzie Yea, he, along with Nixon Putt, play for the Central Queensland Capras, originally from the Western Highlands. Yeah, he plays for the Capras in the Host Plus Cup in Queensland. And now Kyle Labert to make it a converted try lead for the Kummels. So Kyle Labert, he converts the try, so 12 points to 6. The Kummels are in front. And here's another look at the Mackenzie Yea try. Such determination. Oh, look at that. You love seeing the celebration. It's a test match. It means so much to all of these players, two proud nations doing battle. And what a half of football it has been. We'll have time for the kickoff and one play. The fans are loving it. Justin Olam, hasn't he had some input in the half? Here's a short kickoff, taken here by David Mead. And held. And the siren will sound. And that's half time. And what a half it has been. Papua New Guinea leading Fiji Bati 12 points to 6. Amazing football. Test match football. And can Fiji come back? Well, we know they've got plenty of match winners in their team. And it's the last 40 minutes as a Kummel for David Mead. We wish him all the best. Not going on to play in the World Cup. He is in jersey number 3. He's asked plenty of questions, Kyle Labert, defensively, and he's answered a lot of them. He was very good in the end in the first half. There's Williami kick out. Full of focus. Alex Johnston, rock solid at the back. The South Sydney Rabbitoh. And we are ready for the second half. Papua New Guinea leading by 6. And here's Mackenzie Yea. scored the try just before half-time to put the Hunters in front, and he doesn't play with the Kummels in front. He doesn't play for the Hunters anymore. Mackenzie Yeh plays for the Central Queensland Capras, but what about a story we just heard, Sonny, about when he first arrived to do some testing when he was at the PNG Hunters?
So he first arrived, he'd never done any testing. The myth says he had never been in the gym. So he rocks up and he jumps on the deadlift machine and he pumps out 220 the first time he's ever done weights. So believe it or not, that's the myth, the legend, the man that is Mackenzie Yeh.
I believe him.
Me too, look at those pins on him.
Not going to argue with him. Here's Nixon Putt. Rock solid player, Nixon Putt. Played for the Hunters, the Norse Devils, now the Capras. Here he is, Mackenzie Yeh.
Must have been 240 kilos, surely. Look at him. The calves.
Not even the shorts want to stay on him. Dilbert Isaac. Halfway through the set. Rolling downfield here. The Kummels. Lamb to Johnston. Beautiful ball. Solo one. He can't get there.
Downside.
What a save.
Great tackle.
What a save. Brilliant football by PNG. And watch the scrambled events here. There's Nagama. He's in field. He's actually engaged in that tackle. And he'll come around in cover defence. And I think he makes the initial contact. Which
Gus, it was your man again.
Taruba, who came across.
Again, Gus. He's played his way into a debut, surely.
Well, he'll debut in the NRL shortly.
He did really well. Sania Turuva.
He might have done his hamstring here.
Johnston taking lessons off Walker at Rabbitohs. That long ball. It's beautiful, wasn't it?
This doesn't look good.
No.
It's only a hamstring. We'll brush that off, get back into it.
Says he's all right.
The old magic water. He's good to go.
Here we go. Alex Johnston again, this time on the right side of the field. Liam Horn, Kyle Labert kicks back towards the corner. It bounces, and now Fiji Bati have it through Wanga Blake. Kaylee Ravalawa, Maika Sivo. The two big wingers looking to make an impact. That was Sivo. And here he is. Sunia Turuva. He's okay.
Apparently so. Lucky there's no HIA for hamstrings. He'd have been off, but he shrugged her off.
I think he just wanted a few replays of that try-saving tackle. He's playing well, Gus.
Kalen Miller for Fiji. Nangama puts it high. And Alex Johnston takes it well. Looks to try to set off, but Weravaka Theravalu makes the tackle. And now Justin Olam.
You know, I'd love to see Olam running straight at Cacao. What do you boys reckon? Who comes out of top on that one? Gus?
Irresistible force meets the immovable object.
That's it. My money's on Cacao.
Oh, there's a mistake. A rare error.
The Fiji coach, Joe Dakwatonga. I coached Joe many, many years ago. He came out in 1992 or 93. 93, I think.
Captain's
For
challenge.
Penrith. Come with a friend of his called Lee Nalangi. They were two very talented players.
You know that old Gus. Come on, bro.
100%.
Look good for your age, brother.
Oh, no, I'm travelling okay.
Just looking to see if there's any stripping action by Fiji.
We've got a challenge here.
94. How old was I in 94? I think I was 4. Okay, a little bit older, but...
So the captain's challenge here We'll have a look at the arm of
The Fiji player is wrapping up the ball. There is no stripping motion. The challenge is unsuccessful.
There we go. Challenge unsuccessful. You think about it too, Gus, those that came from Fiji and other nations in around the 80s, you know, whether they came to Sydney, came to Brisbane and played, quite brave.
Oh, absolutely, back in that era. I can remember back in the 60s or 70s. Where was Inasai and Apasai Tonga? Where were they from? 60s, late 60s, early 70s? And they were, you know, we just didn't have them in our game at that time. They were sort of trailblazers, pioneers, if anything.
Lots of Adabasanga, Gulawai in Brisbane as well. Let's take your sideline, Michael Shamus.
Well, a special story tonight. Big Joseph Ratuvaka Theravalu, the Fijian prop forward with the ball at the moment. He was one of the most promising Parramatta juniors. Went to the Roosters, suffered a broken leg. He got seriously infected and he had what was called compartment syndrome. They said that he never played rugby league again, almost lost his leg at the time. Now worked his way back up to Q Cup and he's playing for his country. So you can see there the scars on his leg. A pretty horrific injury. It's great to see him back playing rugby league.
Certainly is these days with the Northern Pride, Michael, Joe Ratuvaka Theravalu. You can relate a bit, Sonny, to...
Yeah, compartment syndrome. I broke my leg once. Tried to come back a bit too early and the bone, I guess the bone grew back a bit too big and the muscle, because I had those Samoan legs, the muscle didn't have any room to move, so that's what compartment syndrome is. So, yes, I'm an ex-footy player and an ex-doctor, guys. So there you go. Thank you.
Justin Olam. Lamb to dummy half. Nixon Put. Being strong tonight, Nixon Put. Horn. Here he is. Mackenzie Yeh. Horn to dummy half. Jacob Alec, solid contact there on Alec from Tane Mill. Now Horn out of dummy half, puts on a step. Kalen Miller makes the tackle. Tangi Tuimua was there as well. Labert puts it high. Oh, what a take! Is there anything that Sunia Turuva can't do? The chaser offside, but take nothing away from the fullback. A great take.
He does everything at 100 mile an hour. Real confidence. Gets up above them, attacks the ball, and lands on his feet and keeps going. Got incredible balance for a runner.
I think a few clubs are wondering when he's off contract, Gus.
Well, he just extended his contract wisely.
Now we have got a Twitter poll for you at NRL on 9. Who's going to win this match? Who do you fancy from here? PNG Kumuls leading Fiji Bati, 12 points to 6. Head to Twitter at NRL on 9. Here's Mill.
I reckon we should have another poll, the best haircut from this weekend's games. What do you reckon, guys?
There's some good ones. A couple of metres away from the line here, Bati. Basima. Ngama, nice ball, quick hands, and it's with Ravalawa for the line. McKaylee will be stopped. Ravalawa will get up and play it. It's the last. Ngama. Basima kicks the goal area. Oh, it's been taken there by Mead. David Mead coming out to the 20. They're all offside. Here goes David Mead. Knocked back by, or knocked on by a Fijian player. Mead recovers. And it's still 0 tackle.
If that ball goes to hand, I'd say that'd be close to a 4-pointer. It was a big, big play.
The urgency from Mead. Here's Russell. Playing the ball. Horn. There's another set restart here for the Kumuls.
They're really growing into this PNG.
Jacob Alec.
Look at this, good footwork, bending them back again. Plenty of tackles up their sleeve here.
Labert, Lamb, Johnston, 1A. He's tackled. Solo 1A. And a bit of a concern there for Mikhaili Ravalawa. Is Mackenzie Yay! Oh, it's a full moon in Campbelltown. He's going to be stopped. Now it's with Lamb to Labert. And a penalty here. They're all offside, says referee Todd Smith.
Well, 2 points to put the mate in front. Wanga Blake took to the odds to it there. I don't know whether he was offside or not. He might have got a head start, but he got there very quickly. PNG having a committee meeting now about what to do. I'll be surprised if they don't kick the goal. No, they're going to go for it.
It's Papua New Guinea, Gus.
Yeah.
Dilbert Isaac, a couple of metres away from the line, leading by 6. Horn, Yay.
Hey.
Why wouldn't
Go,
you give
son.
it to him? Offload this time. Lamb, good hands. Goes to Labert. Kyle Labert gets away from kick out. He'll slide through, reach out and score. Kyle Labert with the Kummel's third try of the night.
Hey, Matty. Have no try.
Ooh.
He doesn't look confident, the young fellow.
What are we talking, double movement here?
He got up shaking his head.
The
So
ball carrying arm of the Papua New Guinea player touches the ground. He then promotes it forward over the goal line. We have a decision.
If he hadn't have reached, momentum might have got him there. But the fact that he reaches after the ball hit the ground is a dead giveaway.
So it remains 12-6 and Fiji Bati with a penalty. Wanga Blake. Let's take your sideline, Sam Thaiday.
Just a quick crowd number for you. We've had 10,720 people come through the gates here today to watch these two amazing matches. The feel-like crowd, it feels like there's been 50,000 here, to be honest. It's absolutely amazing.
Is that like the temperature, Sammy? You okay? You handling things okay?
I'm not handling things at all, but like I said, I can't complain. There was people dancing with grass skirts on out on the field before, and I've got 3 layers on, so I don't know what I'm complaining about.
There's Caelan Miller. You'll be right, Sammy. Their seat in the house with Michael Summers. And that was the last, and it'll be a turnover. Lamb goes to Olam. Half an hour remaining.
It's a good game.
Don't want it to end, Gus.
No, it's a good game. Very closely fought.
David Mead, why is he retiring? He's had a great game tonight. Surely he can carry on to the World Cup.
He's been a great servant. Hopefully he'll change his mind. Sonny. Nixon put. He's had a great game. Kummel's number 12. Lamb. Now it's nice offload there from Alec. Lamb to eventually finds Russell, who got it from Labert. Isaac Lumi about to come onto the fields. High kick from Lachlan Lamb. And another great take from Sania Turuva.
Full of confidence at the moment, the Papua New Guinea side, all on their toes, ready to attack, ready to hunt. And Fiji, conversely, on their heels, just looking out of sorts at the moment.
That will be a penalty.
Well, they were dominating field position there, and this penalty would help Fiji out of their end of the field.
Between the push and shoves, you see the brothers have a hug. Great to see.
Just got away from him, didn't it? They'll go and report here.
I thought they made it safe before they put him down. He got out of control and they got it back into control and just laid him down. But welcome penalty for Fiji.
Now here's Mikhaili Ravalawa. Evan Mangama. There's Lume. Tackled by Horn. Now Piasetti. 3 Kummels in there making the tackle. He stands in the tackle. He'll play it. Tangitu Moa to Milne. Nasima kick out. He's just got to succumb to the tackle there because Tui Kamakamitha was in front of him. Penioni, Tangitu Moa to Milne. Oh, he lost that. No, stripped. Stripped there from Liam Horn. And they'll tap it here through Sunia Turuva.
Big set of 6 here.
Piasetti. Oh. Good strength shown there by Sethi. Tangitu Moa. Now Milne, Kamakamitha. Good tackle down low. Dan Russell making it. Oh, he's cramped up here. Tui Kamakamitha. He's run for 170 metres tonight. There's Tui Kamakamitha.
30 tackles too. No wonder why he's cramping up. Big fella's having a blinder. You know what I'd like to see, boys? I'd like to see that that play off Milne. When he goes to the line, he has another forward front rower outside him. He just holds up that Papua New Guinean defence and then go out the back and then quick ball to Kakao and let him do his thing. Because if they can get him at least one-on-one with momentum against a player standing still, it's going to be damaging. So look for that. Coach's tip. What do you reckon, Gus?
I like it. You going to coach Sonny?
I'm trying to coach my own kids. There's 4 of them, so
Good luck with that.
maybe.
There he is, Milne, Nasima, Turuva. Sizing up the situation. And he's going to be tackled here by Lachlan Lamb. He's still going forward. Now, Nasima, dummies. Taken there by the Kummels defence.
Kamakamitha is down in back play. He's gone again. He can't get out of the way of the action here.
Milne puts in a kick. Oh, who's there? Who's there? I'll tell you who it is. Sonia Turuva with a try for Fiji Bati.
And there's no doubt that Sonia called for this. He gets running even before his teammate gets the ball. And he calls for the little grubber kick into the in goal. We'll check the grounding. But he's had an outstanding game tonight, the young fella. Tane Milne.
Sonia Turuva, what a game he is having for Fiji Bati. Re-signed with the Panthers till the end of the 2024 season.
And Tane Milne, he's usually a outside back in club footy, but you know, he's stepped up tonight. And I think he might have found a new position. It's been great tonight. He showed the repertoire that he has up his sleeve. Nice little grubber.
This to level things up. Moves in. Oh, waved away, no goal. 2-point ball game. First try of the second half has gone to Fiji. Let's take your sideline, Michael Samus.
Yeah, Tui Kamikamitas finally succumbed to those cramps. He's come from the field, and just on Sinia Taruva, guys, he's signed he's just extended with the Penrith Panthers for a couple of years. The Dolphins and the Tigers went hard at Taruva trying to sign him. He opted to stay, and the Panthers have given Charlie Staines permission to look around. That's how highly they think of Sinia Taruva.
Here's Milne out the back, and here's Taruva. Beats one, gets away from Justin Olam. That's no mean feat. Now it's with Ravalawa. Lume. The dummy half. Goes out on his own, an angled run. Now tries to straighten. Momentum now with the Bati. Sethi. Goes here to Nasoki. And it will be a changeover. 23 minutes remaining, a 2-point margin. Great entertainment for you on this Saturday night. And it just keeps getting better and better across the weekends. Don't forget tomorrow night, a do or die for the Blues at Optus Stadium, Perth, in the Ampol State of Origin Game 2. Coverage starts from 7 o'clock in the Eastern States and 5 o'clock Perth local time. Don't miss Australia's greatest sporting rivalry right here on Nine's Wide World of Sports. Exclusive, live and free on 9 and 9 Now, State of Origin 2. Here's a strong charge. Emmanuel Wane. First touch. Lamb puts in a kick. Oh, he's there again. Taruva.
Boys, just on the story of Taruva, like many of our Polynesian brothers, it's just a great feel-good story, and we should be really proud of what we do in our game and how it affects a lot of these boys' lives, because it's not just for themselves, it's their village. As we heard David Mead speaking about earlier, that he grew up playing with a Coke can as a footy ball, so we should be really proud of how this game affects players' lives, especially from the Polynesian Islands.
Sonny too, just following on from what David Mead said, as we said earlier, there's organised junior footy for the first time starting next week in PNG with the mini and mod football.
Yeah, great to see. Like I said, the passion. It's the top sport in Papua New Guinea, Gus, as Gus was saying. So, it's great to see them laying those foundations and pathways for these kids to see more of these kids being the next David Meads in NRL.
Emmanuel Wane playing the ball. Here's Lamb. Mackenzie Yeh bumping away from defenders. He did well, Kevin Nangama. Now, a little kick put through. Lumi did well. They were charging onto that one. The Bummels. Well, a quarter of the game remaining. There's Valame playing it. It's the Kummels leading by 2. Tangi Tuamua to dummy half. Milne, Nasima. Quick hands, kick out. That's brilliant to Wanga Blake, but Russell and Labert there to make the tackle. Tangi Tuamua to Milne. And Tane Milne. What a night he's had. Inside the last 20 minutes we go. Nasima. Good kick into the corner. Alex Johnston gets it up towards the 20. Thought about a pass. And here's Sylvester Namo coming back onto the field. Oh, solid hit there on Solo 1-8. Justin Olam. 10 short of the halfway line here. Robert Derby. Another one of the Northern Pride players involved in tonight's game from the Host Plus Cup in Queensland. Last play here. Alec will play it to Horn. Plenty of room there for Lamb. Thinks it over the top. No room to go there for Sania Turuva.
Well, they're making it hard for Fiji, aren't they? Controlling the ball well and kicking to the corners. Fiji struggling to play any football from their own end of the field. They're kind of waiting for a penalty or something to gift them a little bit of field position.
So there's just a slight disruption at the moment with Papua New Guinea leading by 12 points to 10. And there's Mackenzie A having a rest. Good work put in. He probably said yay when they told him he was coming off for a rest. Sivo playing it. Gets up over the 30. And that's a good quick play the ball too from Makasivo. Sivo and Ravalawa coming in to do some work. Sima puts that one into the corner again, but Alex Johnston takes that well. A little arrow roll as he lost his footing and gets it up to the 30. So 64% on Twitter, on our Twitter poll, say that the Kummels are going to go on to win the game. Anything can happen. Alex Johnston just feeling for the back of his neck at the moment. Well, do you agree with the poll? Gus, what's your feeling?
I think there's more people in PNG with Twitter than there are in Fiji. That's what I think.
How can you pick a winner here, Sonny? Anything can happen.
Yeah, but I think Papua New Guinea, there's a reason why Papua New Guinea in this position. It's off the guys of, Alec, Horn, Putt. 40 tackles, 43 tackles, 119 metres, 157 metres.
Here we go. Ricocheting everywhere. And hang on. It's come out the back. What's the ruling here?
Well, there was a knock on in the 6 again, and then he grabbed a kick straight away. I'm not sure why he did that. They had a set restarted. That's knocked on by Lumi, and then Johnson put his foot to the ball.
Captain's challenge here.
From Fiji. They're challenging the decision of knock on from the kick contest, mate.
So they're saying that Isaac did not get to the ball.
Might be a challenge from a winger, Gus. Ooh, who got the first touch? Nixon Put might have come off his left hand.
Ball was first knocked
there.
on by Papua New Guinea and then goes into the Fijian player.
Oh, so
The challenge
PNG
by
knocked
Fiji
it on
is
first.
successful.
You'll play the ball here.
So
That's a let off for Fiji. They'll get the ball.
good challenge here. You could just see in that last replay the left arm of Nixon Put.
Yeah, I just feel like Papua New Guinea are wearing them down, guys. Off the back of, some of their boys just grinding away. But, Fiji is Fiji, and they've got some X-factor strike weapons all over the field. So it makes for an interesting last 20 minutes.
Wanga Blake was calling for a penalty, not forthcoming. That's a good run from Penioni Tangituamua.
He's a Bulldog. Plays with the Bulldogs. He came out during the off-season, been playing most of his footy with the Mounties club, but going really well. He's made a good fist of this tonight. He's played real strong.
Walulu Masoki playing it. High kick here from Masima. Oh, good take, but look who's there.
Oh,
Viliami kick out, says to
Ribs.
Robert Derby. Come here.
you just seen that from a mile away, didn't you? Just had to close your eyes.
When the kick went up, he realised he could get there on time, and he really turned his legs over quickly. And it's things about his game that have really improved over the last couple of years. Is his attention to detail with his off-the-ball things. And
I just love it, the intent that he does things with us. You know, like I said before, he can change a game without the ball, and that's a sign of a great player. So he's definitely one of our game's elite in that sense. Kakel.
Good kick there from Lamb.
There's a Melbourne Storm chase there. Justin Olam dragged his teammate downfield and come up with a good grab. Was that Lumi Lumi? Spent some time at the Melbourne Storm. Came through the Cronulla pathway system. And he too is a Bulldog. Playing with the Bulldogs reserve grade side. Had a couple of injuries this year and a bit of a setback, but he's a handy player.
Kali Ravalawa.
Your man Turaruva, Gus, 250 metres so far.
That's pretty average for him. He'll get well over 300.
Already seen a fullback at over 300 metres today, earlier this afternoon. Joseph Manu from New Zealand.
Yeah, I think he'd be playing fullback with just about every other club. They've got the great James Tedesco at the Roosters, so.
Robert Derby up over the 20. And he's tackled. Alex Johnston beating players going sideways, looks to straighten. Going to be wrapped up.
Just a little bit of fatigue starting to come into the PNG side at the moment. If Fiji can somehow just raise their effort level and force a turnover or two, might make the difference. Good surge.
Well, they needed it there. It's Emmanuel 1A.
The PNG boys know the game so well. I mean, they...
Oh, hang on, Gus. Here goes Lamb. Lamb, he's got Mead inside. And in his farewell test match for the Cobbles, David Mead with the try. Doesn't he love it?
Great support play. But look at the work from Lachlan Lamb. A little stutter step and a show and a go. And that's what you want from your halves when the opposition is starting to tire. What's this? Harvey Norman replay. Little stutter, 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 bang, straight through the line. And Mead backs up on the inside to race away and score the try. Could be a very telling try.
Well, if you look up here, Gus, before he caught that ball, he was looking at his opposition player. He knew where he was going, catching the ball on the outside like all great playmakers do, and then cutting back, creating that space. And how good is it to see this, I should say, young man, doing his thing and scoring, and supposedly his last test. But after that, I don't know, boys. We're going to be seeing him a swan song in the World Cup, maybe.
Oh, look at the celebrations on the sideline.
There'll be nothing like what's going on in Port Moresby at the moment.
You're not wrong. Hey?
Still a ways to go, but they're going to hold a very, very handy 8-point lead. 15th and final test appearance for the Kummels, for David Mead.
And not just in Port Moresby, all around Papua New Guinea. Good evening, everyone in places like Kokopo, who will be no doubt watching intently tonight. And now Kyle Labert from right in front converts the try. David Mead. with the try. And now Papua New Guinea, an 8-point lead. Sideline, Michael Chamis.
If this is David Mead's last test, it's a special one. He played at the 2008 World Cup for the Kumuls, and a testament to his longevity. He's the only contracted NRL player remaining who actually featured in that World Cup. So David Mead hopefully finishes on a high.
They're saying David Mead's 34. By the looks of things, he looks like he's 24. Look at that water he's drinking.
Remember though that really good performance in that 2008 World Cup, the Kumuls against England up in Townsville. Here's Watavo Pereira. Long stint in the sideline. That's because Liam Horn was doing well. Number 9, here's Alex Johnston. Pereira, now Labert, puts it high. Test here for Turuva. Takes it well. There's still time here for Fiji Bati. 8-point is the margin. Wanga Blake playing it.
They play rugby league in the villages all day, every day in Papua New Guinea. I went to one village where they could only play when the tide went out. When the tide came in, the field was covered in ocean. They have to sit around and wait for the tide to go out again before they could play.
So we enter the last 10 minutes. Another good run here from Sania Turuva.
He's strong. Everything's a meter eater.
Last play. Mangama, this will be a penalty. He was taken around the legs. Yes. It is a penalty for Fiji Bati.
Yeah, they didn't need that, PNG. 9.5 minutes to go. There's still time for Fiji, but they'll need a try shortly. Nagama in the air and he's tackled around the legs. Can't do that.
See the face on Lachlan Lamb on that replay. He knew.
Yeah. So, big set of 6 this one.
Saba Pereira, the man penalised. Lamb is in the background.
PNG's defence has been very good.
There's Ravalawa. Tackled down low by Justin Olam. Pelkapinius over the top. Tangitu Moore. Here's Piasetti. Down low is Sylvester Namo. Stopped his progress. Now, Nasima goes on his own, the halfback. Inside the final 9 minutes. Penioni Tangituamua. Going to Tane Milne. Milne. He's going to have to stop here, isn't he?
Yeah, miscommunication there.
So here we go. 2 tackles left in the set. Oh, he's got to go and play it. Walk back a metre. Play the ball. So 2 tackles left in the set. Nasima to kick out. Viliami kick out with Tavo Pereira. Great tackle down low. Last play. Tangi Tuamua goes here to Piasetti. He'll get over the line. Can he get the ball down? I think he has. Well, he hasn't.
I don't think the referee's confident.
No try.
No, he's give it the cross arms.
When he goes to the ground there at the end, I'd already called the completion of the tackle. So we're looking at that initial part, mate.
So he says he's got to get it down straight away because he called held before the back end of it. And he's well above ground there. Great defence. Desperation.
Just looking at angles to see if we can see the ball.
It looks like it's always in the air.
He's well above sea level there.
After looking at all available camera angles, the on-field decision of held up will be supported. We have decision.
I think that was last play too, so it'll be a handover. And again, the PNG boys have defended their goal line.
Well, a few tackles earlier, they went to Cacao, but I feel like they're going to him more wrong. Straight from the 9, straight out back, and then just straight tip onto Cacao. When you're defending that, you can mark up on those front ball runners, but no one's holding you. So you just get that run of play. You get that that momentum going into tackling and being able to tackle a guy like Kikau. So they need to fix that. And like I said before, a simple play with 2 forwards going at the line, holding them up, playing out the back, then going to Kikau would probably work a lot better.
Now, don't miss 100% footy this Monday night as our expert panel break down all the drama. Hang on, we'll get back to that because here's a break. Then a good tackle there on Emmanuel Wane from Turuva. The Kummels charging downfield. 4-tackle kick from Lamb, but guess who gets across there on time? Turuva.
Yeah, Lamb's controlled the game well, though, tonight. He hasn't made any mistakes with his judgment, when to kick, where to kick to, distribution of the ball. He's done a really good job in the 7 jersey.
Oh, solid hit there on Viliami kick out. Nixon Putt was there along with Epel Capinius. Here goes Wanga Blake. David Mead, one-on-one. Now the Seema. That's here to Sevo. Make a Sevo. Tackled 20 metres short of the halfway line by Sylvester Namo. Last tackle. The Seema kicking down to the corner. Alex Johnston has it.
Well, that wasn't very adventurous. They virtually just handed possession back to the PNG, who are now inside of the winning post.
Robert Derby playing it. And here's Solo Wane.
He's been good since he come on.
And every one of the Kummels outside backs has run for well over 100 metres tonight. They've been outstanding, getting them down this end of the field. Alex Johnston. Good tackle, Kevin Nangama. Now Pereira to Olam. Justin Olam, what about that for a party trick? He can do anything, Justin Olam. He'll be leading the country soon. He'll get the keys to Port Moresby and a great try from Lachlan Lamb. But have a look at this effort from Justin Olam.
Oh, I'd say somewhere in the memory bank he saw Cameron Smith do this for Billy Slater. That's what it looked like. Watch this. Down the short side, kick back towards the post, perfectly done. Lamb comes up with the grab, and that will wrap it up for the PNG Kummels. What excellent play. Olam showing his versatility. Harvey Norman replay, back in field, Lamb with the grab, one hand, steps the fullback and lands the winning prize.
You've been holding him back, Craig Bellamy. Down to you, Sammy.
You think that try means a lot to this Papua New Guinean guys. We're sitting right next to the Papua New Guinean bench and they all jumped up and applauded that try. I actually thought that Justin Olam went down the short side when he probably shouldn't have, but I didn't know he was going to put that kick in for Lachlan Lamb. What a great bit of skill. What a great game we've seen tonight. What a great performance from the Papua New Guinean Kummels.
He's seen Cameron Smith do that for sure.
Cameron Smith or Munster?
Well, it could be either.
Do you reckon they practice that during the week, Gus?
Well, I know he's seen it before. And if that's his first go at it, well, he's nailed it. PNG, have a look at this. Don't you think they love their rugby league? Great game, really enjoyable.
Kyle Labert. And he sneaks that one through. Short kick off here, and it goes 10, and Viliami Kikau has the ball for Fiji. Don't forget State of Origin 2 tomorrow night, exclusive, live and free on 9 and 9 now. from Optus Stadium in Perth. Coverage from 7 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow night. Game 2. Here's Nasima now for Fiji. Tangi Tuimua. Kalen Miller. 3.5 minutes remaining. Exceptional game of football. Here's Sania Turuva. Nowhere for him to go.
It's been a marvellous 3 days, but the big ones to come. One more sleep tonight, and as the Kummels are off again. One more sleep tonight, and then we're off to Perth for the big one. State of Origin 2, the Blues need to win. Exclusive, live and free on Channel 9 and 9 Now. Get your entertainment any way you like. There'll be a lot of nervous players over there this evening. They'll have watched all this football over the last 2 or 3 days and waiting for their chance, and it comes tomorrow night.
Can't wait for it.
Boys, based off the last 3 games tonight, would you say any of these sides could challenge or be thereabouts come World Cup, or it's too early to tell?
I think the World Cup will see big improvements from a lot of the nations, and I think the winner of the World Cup might be well hidden. I watched that New Zealand-Tonga game today, and the strength of those 2 teams, and I don't think it's just a fait accompli that Australia will go over there and dominate. I'm not sure about the Great Britain side and their strength, but certainly these Pacific Island nations are looking good. And it's what Australia can muster up as well. It'll be a wonderful tournament. I'm glad they didn't hold it last year. I'm glad they've waited till this year. I think everyone's in far better shape for that. It should be a great spectacle. You going over, Sonny?
Yes, most definitely. Well, I hope so. Can I come with you guys? Chuck me in your suitcase, case.
I'll be home working, mate. Things to do.
We'll have a coach by then, Gus. You'll be right.
Never know your luck in a big city, Peter.
Just over a minute remaining. Last play here for Fiji. Little kick over the top by Ngama. And Kyle Labert takes it. Here's David Mead. Throws it out the back. Labert picks it up. And he's away. Kamikamitha tries to make the tackle. Robert Darby's got it. He's put a kick downfield. And Viliami kick out. Gets back to take that one. And gets a pass away. This is entertainment in the closing stages. Ravalawa. Now Tangi Tuimua. Good solid tackle on Sammy Velamay. 30 seconds left on the halfway line. Ngama trying to finish the game off on a positive note for Fiji Bati. Miller. Turura goes here to Kikau, puts a kick downfield. He might win the race here. Kikau puts another kick in. And did he get there? Sania Turuva. I don't think so.
Okay, Manny.
The siren has sounded, but we are going to have a quick check on this one.
We need to check interference on Viliami Kikau as well, mate.
So we're going to check the interference here.
The kick chase from Fiji is onside.
And here we go with kick out.
The contact on Viliami Kikau is shoulder to shoulder. We're playing on at this point.
There we go. Now, let's have a look. Turuva, did he get there? Yeah, oh, I don't know. Do you go yes? He might have got this.
The ball and he's grounded in the in-goal area. We have a decision.
Sania Turuva. Well, he deserves that one. It's his second try of the night.
Nah, not yet.
He's been magnificent for the Fiji Bati.
Oh, you want me to take the kick at goal?
Sunia Turuva. As we mentioned earlier, he is re-signed with the Penrith Panthers until the end of the 2024 season. So they're going to have a conversion here. Players are shaking hands. They are going to take a conversion. So there's all the handshakes have started. And we are going to have the conversion in just a moment, even though every player is in front of, he's telling everyone to go away, as well as Tane Milne. He's lining it up to convert the Sunia Turuva try. Taking his time. There's David Mead. His career as a Kummel coming to an end. The last test match he's playing for his beloved PNG tonight. The players separate for Tane Milne and the attempted conversion. Right boot, and after all that, he misses. So full time in a highly entertaining test match at Campbelltown. Papua New Guinea 24 have defeated Fiji 14.